Hello everybody, QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I am back today with another episode of Zero City. As you can see, we have a visitor in the front of our shelter here. I'm sure you guys have seen this for many days. It's actually coming to an end. We have the Wandering Merchant Shop. This is a very interesting item in the game, an aspect of the game, I guess we'll say. Shows up a variety of times throughout the year, and the goal is to get you to buy things and spend on things, and have a chance to get some gear. So we're going to talk about this soon, but before we do, I want to quickly go over what we're going to be talking about. We got a few different things today, and if we have time, we'll continue on some of the squad building that we've talked about at the end of the last video. So we will talk about the Wandering Merchant out front. We are going to talk about the new Discord. I don't remember if I talked about that on this channel or not, but I have a new Discord that I started for the QC Runner games that I'm covering, so I'm going to go over that. We're going to introduce a new giveaway, which I'm way behind on that. I do apologize for that, but we will get that out. It's only going to be one giveaway this week, not two. This is going to be our weekly giveaway that is sponsored by the Hustle Castle Facebook page. Sorry, that would be the Zero City Facebook page. And every other week will be including the I keep saying Hustle Castle, the Zero City community page. And that'll be back again the following week. We'll be doing two giveaways then. And we're going to open something. You know what? We're going to jump right into the opening something. First things first. Well, actually, I guess first things. It's part of the Wandering Merchant on here. So let's go ahead and jump into this Wandering Merchant. So this, just like in Hustle Castle, they have the donkey that shows up occasionally, and the goal is to get you to buy stuff. So let's just quickly cover high level what this is. Obviously, it's leaving in a day, so this probably would have been helpful for me to bring this up a couple days ago. But this information might be useful for you for the future for the upcoming merchants that show up. Again, like I said, 3 to 4 times a year probably this shows up with the goal of giving you an opportunity to spend some of your hard-earned crypto coins to get some gear, and then also using some of your excess resources. Depending on where you are, you potentially have tons of excess resource sitting along. So as you can see, I already bought these, so we get 100 crypto coins for using some of the resources that are in excess. And of course, you can spend money to get stuff. This is what I'm definitely going to get because I ran out of premium, and it's very, very hard to play this game without premium. And that is where I'm at the moment to try to suffer through. I'm trying to wait till the last minute, so I might wait one more day because I'm actually just absolutely slammed and busy as anything with the Discord server, getting that running smoothly, and also, family stuff and work is crazy, all kinds of stuff. So I haven't as much time to spend. So I've just kind of let things go without the premium, but this is a really good deal. So hard to pass out for 99 cents. So I'll certainly be buying that and getting the premium going again. The pit bowl, people ask questions all the time. Should you buy the pet? I mean, if you want to buy the pet, buy the pet. We'll just put that out there to begin with. So if you're willing to spend money and you want to buy that, by all means do it. But personally, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't get you anything. It doesn't gain you anything. A couple of people say it allows your people to be happier. I honestly don't believe that's true. I can't say for a fact, but I don't think there's any impact because I have tons of pets at my other places, but my people still get sad just as anybody else does. So you still have to click on those bubbles to keep them happy. So again, get it if you want to. Don't expect anything to happen when you get it. We have weapons here, which we're going to cover later. So we got each one of the gears, weapon, armor, bracelet, and devices you can get for fairly expensive prices. And then you have these down here, which are the arena gear, which are always better because these are the ones you can go spend your hard-earned arena tokens. I forget what they're called here. I think tokens. And you can get the either a weapon or gear, which is better. I'm actually going to consider buying one of these. We'll come back to that. Here's the skins you can get. I'm pretty sure these are skins only. I don't know if you get the specific gear. Let me see. I'm pretty sure this is skin only, but I can't swear to it. So I just see I've gotten a few of them in the past, but I don't have all of them. So, and then down here, these things are good too, but crazy expensive. Legendary components. These, I don't recommend buying that because you don't really get anything good. Epic chips, highly useful, but very expensive. Not sure it's worth that price. On down, I personally don't believe any of those are worth the price, but if you want to spend, go ahead. Components, sure you need those, but that's very expensive. Sure, if you want to add extra cash around, go ahead and do that. Hey, look at that. They are called chips. And again, if you just have this food crate is actually useful if you're grinding the tunnel, the tunnel on the weekends. Having these food crates helps you to be able to grind more and get more of the dog tags. So these food crates are very good, and this also is a very good deal. So I haven't been grinding that as much in this game lately just because I don't have time. But if you're wanting something to spend, this is a good deal, because if you compare this price to what you can buy in the market, it's a cheaper price, so it's definitely good. And anything you can get for, especially if you're maxed out on cash and you're just wasting it, buy all the stuff, because you might be able to use it eventually. So the other aspect to this that is useful is all the way back up the top here. All right, let's go a little quicker. We got the Ad Watchers crate. Every hour you can watch a video and you get 5 crypto coins, and once you watch 20 of those ads, you get a chest open. I've already opened up 2 of them and I haven't really gotten anything. I got 1 more ready to go here, and with 27 hours to go, I'm not going to get another one, but I'll probably watch a few more videos, because you get 5 crypto coins every time. So free crypto coins, not such a bad deal. In some of the other events, you can watch videos on multiple devices, and like you can usually do either 6 or 8 per day, and you can earn whatever you're earning for that specific event. This does not work on this Ad Watchers crate. I actually tried it. I watched the video on one device, went to another one, and I still had to wait the full hour like you're supposed to do. So they turned that functionality off. Is what it is. That's fine. We're going to open that up in 1 second, but first of all, let's cover this big guy at the top here, the Hunter's crate. So what you get here is a chance for a legendary, guaranteed epic, guaranteed rare, anywhere between 1 and 5 items, I guess 3 and 5 items, epics and rares. The problem is they don't tell you what the percentage is. These percentages are very, 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 very low. And in Hustle Castle, I don't know if it's true here. The stuff they have here is good, and it used to be like meta type stuff that people used in the game, but in the past, at least in Hustle Castle, when it becomes available here, it's no longer meta material. It's not the stuff that the top people, the people that spend the money in the game, the people that are highly effective in the game, it's not the top level gear anymore. It's still good, but it's just not the stuff that's the best of the best. So I don't know if that's true in Zero City. I haven't followed closely enough to look at that, but keep that in mind. But I mean, if we look at these items, I think we can click on them. So it's good. Chance mark takes 45. I mean, that's better than what I'm running right now, so obviously it's not bad. Here we got extra shot deals, takes an extra shot on the weapon, and then this one is cast concussion on random enemies. Fighters unable to use their abilities, so that's probably good. And if you ruin that up, prototype it up, it's probably highly effective. So again, this is all good stuff, but the drop rates on these are very low. I don't know specifically what it is. Don't expect to spend $850 or even $1,700, 2 or 3 of these, and expect to get a legendary. You spend 10, you'll probably get one, but that's a whole lot of crypto coins. So again, if you have the crypto coins, you want to take the chances. Everybody has a chance, but don't expect to get it, because it's highly unlikely. All right, so first things first. I guess we're past first things now, but next thing, I have this chest rare to go, so let's open it up and see what we can get. Unfortunately, I'm maxed out on food, maxed out on almost all resources, so most things we're going to get are going to be a waste. We're kind of hoping for a legendary here. We're hoping for a purple chip. Low rates on those, I believe, but who knows? I haven't gotten one the first 2 times, so maybe this will be the time. And that looks like a big no. A blue chip, that's good. 9 tickets, that's good for the arena. A little bit of food, some money, it's nice. So you get a lot of stuff, but as you can see, nothing special. But it's free-ish. You get them for watching the videos. Plus, like I said, you get watch the videos every 5 seconds. Sorry, every hour. You can get 5 crypto coins. So this is what it looks like when you're not in there. But over the 5 days he's been here, whatever it's been, I've watched 60 videos and gotten three crates. So it's free, whatever. All right. While we're here, one of the things I wanted to cover, and this, I don't know if it's the best idea, best use of my crypto coins, but I'm thinking about trying to get one of these arena weapons. My squad, as we've discussed in the past, is in need of some help. I did make a little change. Let's quickly cover what I did. I brought it up at the end of the last video. As you can see here, we got 1, 2, 3 different rangers going now. And this setup is actually, I was doing better with what we had before, but having this 3rd ranger in the back has been working out pretty good. It was the one here without a multi-purpose. You, not you. Right here. So Jackson, as you can see, I haven't even changed his name yet. So he's got top level good for everything. We got 85. We got some stunning there. Here we got stunning when he dies. I don't think that's the best outfit for him, but that's what we're using right now. So 84 with damage, which is good. And we have 84 with the wrong thing, chemistry knowledge. Obviously, that's not appropriate. But this health right here was better than anything else I was getting. Plus, the chemical defense might be useful. So obviously, this is the wrong gear for him to use, but it's the best I have. So I'm using it. Even compared to some of the epics, it's not as good. So it is what it is. So this setup has been working pretty good. I actually beat somebody. I'm at like I think I might have crossed 1.6 million in power now. 1.6. I fought a guy at 2.1 and I beat that person. I fight people. I just went up to 1.6 because I did some stuff with some chips. I was in the high 1.59s, 1.58s, and I was beating pretty much everybody in the 1.5 millions. I was beating the majority of the people at 1.6s. I beat quite a few at the 1.7s, and occasionally I would beat some 1.8s. 1.9, I think I might have beat one, and I was close to breaking a 2 million, and oddly enough, I'm surprised it happened. I attacked a guy with 2.1 million, and I beat him. I had to because, I didn't have anybody weaker, lower power, squad power to fight, and I was able to beat that person. So I think they had completely the wrong setup. They had everything wrong, but it's pretty cool seeing somebody with that high power and I actually beat them. So not always. There's been a couple people lower than me that are highly efficient setups that are beating me, but certainly winning a lot more often. I'm getting a few top 2s and 3s now, which I wasn't doing before. I haven't won yet. But the squad is certainly looking better. So with that, if we can get some gear that would specifically be like a high-level arena gear, that would be highly useful, especially with the arena refresh coming tomorrow. Let's take a look in the store and see what we have. So I think we might have covered this before. This is a good one. Slows down the ability. Oh yeah, I did cover this right, because it happens when an allied unit's reanimated, so it doesn't happen otherwise. So I decided not to go on that one. And we got another rifle, which we certainly don't need. But this will be refreshing in a day, so the chances are possible that I can get something good, so I could get an arena gear and another arena gear. So then the question is, do I spend it on a weapon or an armor? So I've been getting tons of ranger gear. Just I think I've mentioned on this video where it seems like you spend, some kind of random number generator that happens when you start your account, and that's going to be the type of gear that you get primarily. So one of my Hustle Castle accounts, I got lots of ranger type people who are called archers there. And another one, I got tons of mages, which are the chemists or the engineers in this game. Chemists, what are they in this game? I forget. These guys. The chemists, okay, engineers in American Dad. And then, this one, obviously, we're getting ranger gear. So the chances are pretty good I'm going to get a ranger set. So I want to make sure I take that in consideration. So here's the event item, which is pretty good. So, I don't really need to have another one of those. Actually, no. We'll go to all of them. This is an event gear. So, sure, we could get something better, but that's pretty good, too. This one is I got for clearing one of the PvE areas, which is also fairly good. So it looks like we're probably not going to be doing weapons. This, it's not top level, but it's good. So, that could be improved, of course, but it's a support item. This right here is just a regular weapon, but it's already 85. I don't know if that's where we want to do our help. Obviously, here we could do some improvement. That's it. Well, I don't have a legendary reanimation yet, so that would obviously be useful, but again, it's only support. But if we go ahead and look at gear here, or at armor, reducing damage done, it's good, but not super special. If we had something that was over the top, that would be useful. Here's our tank. We're taking damage 30%. This is good, so for sure that's a highly useful one. I mean, we could get something better, and then putting that prototype on there might make it better, but this actually I like. And then if we had to take these purples off and put them on something else, that's crazy expensive still, so that would be a slow process. Here's another one for the PvE again. Increases dodge for the whole team. Highly useful. This one's nothing special. When taking damage, 30% chance of reducing target's armor and decreasing target's attack speed. That's good, but it's nothing special. So we could do some improvement there. This one I think we looked at. Upon dying, stuns. Again, not the best setup for this one. This is more set up for an assassin going in there because they die more often. So it's a good item, but not necessarily for him. Did we look at this one? Enhancing chemical damage. He's not even doing damage, so that's nothing special. So yeah, I think it's just a lot of crypto coins to spend when the chances are it's not going to be useful. But if I go to weapons, it's almost certainly not going to be useful. Much lower chance, but if I go for the armor, there's a possibility it could be useful. So I'm going to do it. Why not? Let's go see what we can get. Maybe it'll help you guys to decide if you're going to buy it next time or not. And of course, this is just random. It could be good, could be bad. Doesn't mean the next one's not going to be good or bad, but obviously I'll have enough to buy one. So let's go ahead and buy an arena armor and see if we can't get lucky. I'm going to Shadow Gear. Upon dying, deals splash damage to the enemies. I don't know if I like that. That could be a good one for a person with backstab. Definitely a good one for an assassin again. But like I did say, I was going to get ranger gear, and I got ranger gear. Did I get the... Let's go. I'm going to go just test it out here real quick. So let's look at the damage. 4911 to 52. And we'll go ranger. So the damage is not quite as good. Again, the benefit is on this one when he dies, which I'm not a huge fan of, but remove prototype. I'm going to test it on the other guy. So let's go ahead and put this on. Equip. And we are going to test the prototype. Try it on. On death, deals damage to 3 random enemies and damage over time. Well, that's good. Again, that would be good on an assassin rather than This is the one that helped the whole team dodge, though, so I'd have to get rid of the team dodge. And that's a tough one. So I'm going to lose the team dodge, but having a chance for extra damage. But again, these people don't die quite as often, and by the time they do, the whole squad is dead. So I would want this person, if they're going to die quick. Again, that's more appropriate for the assassin. So let's cancel. We're going to go back and test one thing. Let's go back here. We'll go back to you. You can have this gear, equip. So now we're back to only his own dodge, her own dodge, sorry. So let's go back to our new Jackson. We're going to go back here. We're going to make him an assassin again. So we're going to give him the new gear. Equip. And we're going to give him the prototype. I have a feeling losing all that dodge is going to be hurting us, but we're going to try it. Okay, so here we have the damage, which we want, and we're going to switch him over to an assassin. Him, it is a him, okay. Him over to an assassin. Give you the daggers. Equip. Alright, so now we have Jackson going in there doing 19,000 damage per second. We don't have the prototypes to put on the daggers, unfortunately, which would certainly help. And then, again, he's going to die. So when he dies, he's going to deal good damage to 3 random enemies and damage over time. So that means we're running 2 different tanks. Let's go test this out-ish. We're just going to find somebody on our map. Unfortunately, you're going to have to check this out. We'll only do like 1 or 2 because it'll take too long. We're going to see what this did to our overall power, just because I like to know exactly the same. But I have a feeling we're going to be weaker than we were before. So let's go find somebody to fight. Unfortunately, most people on the map might... Oop, there we go. I was going to say they're going to be too low. So that's somebody up there we could try. 788, that's not even going to be helpful. Regardless of how they're set up, that number's not going to be helpful. So I got to find somebody. Apparently I have my trophies too low. There was a viewer who asked a question about trophies, and they said that everybody on the map is really high and really hard to fight. Should they drop trophies? For those that don't know, that is a crucial and critical aspect of the game. You absolutely need to manage this number up here, this 2095. You need to find a spot that you're comfortable with, where the people on your map are in the area that you want to fight. Like, these people are just way too low, and all this stuff is really bad. So there's no point in maybe I'll fight them, I don't know, but it's not getting me stuff that's helpful. So the goal is, one of the ways to get resources is by attacking other people and stealing them. As it's an unfortunate aspect of the game, but it is the way it is, and people are going to be doing it to you. So you need to manage this number here, this 2095, get into a range. I usually just do it by hundreds. So if I go up to that 2100, I'm going to start fighting other people. The ranges might be different, but that's vaguely, I think, fairly accurate. And the way I do it is, if you're going to win, you're going to go up by this much. If you're going to lose, you're going to go down by this much. The highest this bottom number can be is 45, and the lowest this number can be is sometimes 0. And you want to just keep this number in a level that you're comfortable with. And sometimes when you're off of the game and not playing, people attack you. Your number go up, it goes down, depending on how you win or lose. So you need to constantly manage this number and keep it somewhere that you want it to be. And let's go back and finish that concept. So it's going to cost you food, obviously, but there's a way to not have to do food. If you go here to this bullseye here, this is going to list all of the people who attacked you. So this was me. This guy attacked me, and he basically is dropping trophies, and that's going to be how you do it. I'll cover that in a second. But what you can do is, somebody attacks you and beats you. Look at this guy. I had no chance. I can go. If it's somebody, and this also explains what the gear that I lost here, or the loot that I lost. If I clear out my not shelter, what's it called? The place where I have all these people set up and put somebody who's going to lose, like a cook, and I hit revenge, that means I'm going to lose, 22 trophies or whatever the number happens to be. I'm not sure what it is, by fighting this guy and doing a revenge. And revenges are free. So I can get a free revenge. So I can get free trophy dropping by just revenging somebody who attacked me and beat me. I know I'm going to lose, and that's the goal. I want to lose. But if you do it this way, you don't have to spend any food. So I have a bunch of these set up that I haven't gone back and revenged yet. So, that's what this person's doing. They're just attacking with somebody that is going to lose. Barracks, that's what I'm looking for. So what you do is you clear out your barracks, put in a cook, put in a banker, whatever, somebody that's going to lose, and then go in there, and so you automatically lose and you drop your trophies. So hopefully that helps. If it doesn't, drop a note in the comments here, and then I'll go ahead and answer some questions on that. I just realized I didn't bring up the Discord yet. That was the whole point. I wanted to bring it out in the beginning to make sure people were listening. But we are going to be doing the giveaway as well. So we're going to talk about Discord in a moment, and then we're going to do the giveaway. So let's quickly test this out. 1.6, sure, why not? Of course, we don't know how strong that 1.6 is. We'll take a real quick look, because I do want to get to the other aspects. They got a 5-man team. Probably means they got a 100 on their team. 70, 70, 70. Oh, all 70s. So theoretically, we'll be able to win. He's maxed out on a lot of stuff, so it's a very strong level 70. But my 85s hopefully can beat the 70s, especially since I only got 5, but who knows. Might not be a fair comparison, but I just want to see what happens with the assassin here. It's going to be a slow fight because I don't have premium, but it might be easier to see what happens with the assassin. So Assassin's up top, not dying. Oh no, Assassin's on the bottom. I'm looking in the wrong spot. Alright, yeah, this isn't a good test because we're too strong fighting level 70s. Yeah, we won as expected, as we should against level 70s with only 5 fighters. We'll get stats real quick, and we'll do another fight in a little bit maybe. Here we go. So he did 35% of the damage, took 43% of the damage, which isn't fantastic, but fortunately for us, they are weaker, so they weren't dealing as much damage. So he dealt the most damage, which is good. So we'll the times they don't deal the most damage, the assassins, is when they die and they don't get reanimated as quickly. So, and maybe if you put 2 reanimation people in the team with an assassin, that might be the way to go. So I'll do some testing with that. But I forgot to cover the most important part of the video that I wanted to cover. So let's switch gears here real quick and go over to discussions of the Discord. So I've been talking about it in the past about adding a Discord site here because, I want you guys to put notes in the comments and questions in the comments, and then I can answer them. And I'd like to get like some conversations going, but most people are not going to be going back to look at the comments more than once unless I specifically reply to somebody. So it's kind of hard to get conversations going. And there's a lot of people that ask the same question, and there's a lot of smart people out there that play the game and have a lot of things to add. So what I did is created a Discord. Actually, I didn't do it. Somebody in one of my Hustle Castle games in my clan, actually MLG Titan, set up the Discord server for me, and he's actually one of the moderators for the Hustle Castle group. And my clan leader here in local Indio is going to be the moderator for the Zero City channels. So the goal here is to get as many people as possible to join the Discord server. I would like to put a little pop-up here so you guys can see. Somewhere up here in the corner, so you can click on that, and that'll be a link right to the Discord, so you can go ahead and join. But the problem is, apparently I can't do that until I have 1,000 subscribers. We're getting close. We are up to like 981 the last time I looked. And before my Hustle Castle video last night, we were at 960. So we gained 20 today. So if we could do the same thing today with this Zero City. So if you guys haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Get us closer to that 1,000. And once we do that, there's a lot of things I can start doing on the channel. One of those being pop up little links up here to take you to a place that will be useful, like the Discord server. But I will put a link in the description to this video and maybe in the comments as well. But if you go ahead and join, we're going to have, I can actually pop it up here real quick. Let me turn this on. Take me a quick second for it to log in. I believe you guys are seeing this. You should be. So let's go to this. So right here, I don't know, hopefully this is not too big for you guys. So this is the Discord server as I can see it. So it's QC Runners YouTube Discord. Again, MLG Titan right up here. He's the moderator for the Hustle Castle, and he's the one who created this for me and setting everything up. It's been highly useful, so thank you very much to him. And so what we have here, I have just general QC Runner stuff in here. I believe everybody has access to that. But then based on when you come into the game, you basically tell the moderator that you're a Zero City player, or if you play both, then Zero City Hustle Castle, and then you get access to whatever game you're playing. So if you're an American Dad player, you get access to these. If you're Zero City like we are here, you get access to all these channels. And nobody's really in here yet because I haven't posted it, other than getting Loco in there to set up as a moderator, and he'll be helping out a lot too. If you guys got questions, he'll be keeping the peace with everybody and everything like that. So again, the goal here is to have discussions about any aspects of the game, the railway stations, the tunnels, Alliance Wars, whatever. The usefulness of this will be based on how much you guys use it. So if there's not much discussion here, there's not going to be much here. If you guys talk a lot, then we'll have a lot. But that is one aspect of it, and the other aspect is, just the stuff up here is just general stuff for me to help you. So when I'm posting videos, when I announce winners, just general announcements and stuff like that, I'll be having all that stuff up here. So it's just going to be a good general central place that I can go to communicate with people, rather than trying to do it in the comments and trying to do some things on Twitter and trying to do some things on Facebook. And the goal is to have this being a place that's going to be interactive and places where we can have discussions and things like that. So please join the Discord if that's something that you're interested in. Again, look in the description to this video, and you will, let me turn this off, and you'll be able to see what I just saw there. You'll be limited based on what game you say you're playing and the stuff you're wanting to see. And if you need any help with Discord, if you've never used it before, I can help with that as much as possible. I'm not an expert, but I certainly know some aspects of it. So yeah, so that is where we're going, and it's just started. We just opened it up last night pretty much, and we have quite a few members already. It actually was more people joined than I expected to, so hopefully that'll be the case with the Zero City viewers as well. You can share that link that's going to be in the video, in the description of the video, with anybody can join. Share it with your clans. Again, with the same thing with Discord as with these videos. I don't promote it tons, so I'm leaving that up to you guys. If this is stuff that you find interesting, share it with your clan, share it with your friends, share it with your socials, so we can get more people to be part of part of the viewers of the videos, and also part of the discussions that we're going to have in Discord group. So that is that. So now let's get to this. Video is going on, as I saw right there. That was about 30 minutes already. So I think we have one more thing to cover, and then we'll go ahead and wrap it up. So let's go ahead and get to the giveaway. So like I said earlier in the video, this giveaway is going to be just for the Zero City Facebook group. This is one that's going to be weekly. This is one where we get 5 winners, 250 crypto coins for the top 5 closest people to the number I'm going to throw out here in a minute. And I'm going to change it up probably next week, and we're going to do some cross group function. I don't know, whatever. I'm going to do some things with Discord too to try to get more people going in there as well. So we'll have some of the giveaway information there and tie the two together. But just for today, while we're getting things up and going and getting everybody familiar, we're going to keep it the same and keep it simple. And then, like I said, next week as well, we'll get to the Zero City community page to get that second giveaway in here as well. So this week we're going to do the same we did last week. Let me give you a quick overview for the new people, and we got a couple things that we didn't quite get right last time with some of the viewers. So what we're going to do, I'm going to give you a number range, and I'm looking at, keep it very simple. So I'm looking for you to give me the number that, somewhere between a range. You're going to pick a random number between that range. You're going to give me your ID, game ID. If you click here on the gear, you get your game ID right here. I need to have this. This is the only way we can give you the winning amount of crypto coins if you're one of the winners. And then as well as if you have a preferred name, whether your in-game name or something else. Otherwise, I'm just going to take whatever your YouTube name is. And you have to place it in the comments here. It doesn't work if you put it in the comments on Facebook and in the Discord or anything. Right now, with this giveaway, it has to be in the comments to this video, and it has to be within the 48 hours. We'll keep it open for 48 hours after this video goes live. And I'll take the 5 people that are the closest to that number, and you get 250 in-game crypto coins for that. And we had a tiebreaker in the Hustle Castle videos, which was a problem. And I'm gonna put a tiebreaker out there right now, so we don't have this problem again. And the tiebreaker is going to be basically the first person that put in the pick. So if we have a 3-way tie for 5th place, so we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 get one thing, and then 5, 6, and 7 are a 3-way tie. The person who entered that number first is going to get the pick. And then the other 2 won't end up winning. They'll be 6th and 7th, which is going to be 0. So that's encouragement to get your picks in early, and also try not to pick the same picks as other people, because we're not. We did give a pass by the Hustle Castle Facebook page, and they allowed us to give 11 winners instead of 10, because that one does have 10 every week, and that's not going to be something that's going to happen every week. So we're going to put the tiebreaker in there right now. Only the top 5 closest numbers to the number in the range. Let me go ahead and pull it up right quick. So the range is 2,000, somewhere between 2,000 and 3,000. Pick a random number between there, and the 5 people that are the closest to that, I will go ahead and announce in the next video, which will be it'll close in 2 days. So I'll do the next video in 3 days, we'll go ahead and cover that. And so that is the giveaway. And then hopefully, for those that didn't see, it's not here anymore, unfortunately. We got some new, which I forgot to add that as well. There's a new functionality coming. And I did forget to mention that. That was bad preparation for me. It's called the Officer and the Bunker. It's really cool. It's something called the Hero in the Dungeon in Hustle Castle. And what it's going to be is your officer is going to be somebody who's going to be sitting in your where is your throne room here? Your situation room. They basically just hang out in your situation room. And what they do every time you go into battle, they come along with you, and they allow you to bring added functionality to your team. So maybe your rangers are doing more damage, or maybe your chemists are doing more chemical knowledge, whatever. So they add extra abilities, and you can get the ability to do that by going in the tunnel. What was it called? I forgot. Bunker. You go in the bunkers and you do fights in there. So you and the way you do bunkers is you end up teaming up with another player. You know what? Well, let me finish this. So you team up with another player, you go through and fight these fights in the tunnels, and then throughout those fights you earn certain materials. We don't know what they're going to be called here in this game, but in that game it's called Ether, and then you use that to power up your hero. So you power up your officer here. Now, if I remember, I'll go ahead and show what it looks like in Hustle Castle for those of you that haven't seen it. But it is a very big aspect of the game, and along with that, it's important that you level up your officer in a a useful way rather than just leveling them up to leveling up. It's the same thing as you don't level up your fighters just to level them up, because you may have a higher squad power, but you're not necessarily stronger. And the same thing is going to be true of your officers. So you want your officer to be stronger in the smart places rather than just random places. So we will cover it for sure when it turns on and it comes live. And like I said, I'll maybe show what heroes look like in Hustle Castle so we can get an idea of what it'll look like here in Zero City. So, all right, that will do it for today. So again, join the Discord server. Look in the description for the link and join, and then tell when you get a lobby to jump into, and just tell them that your in-game name, and then tell them also your what game you want to play. So if you're only Zero City, then say Zero City. Once we get the proper tags added to you, you'll see all the Zero City stuff we saw there. It takes a moment. And don't forget the giveaway between 2,000 and 3,000. Give me your in-game your game ID and your in-game name if you prefer, and that will do it. So tomorrow, my time anyway, is Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Make sure you tell your moms Happy Mother's Day, your wives, if you have kids, Happy Mother's Day to everybody. So I will be back soon, and yeah, that'll do it for today. This has been QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I will talk to you later. See ya.